Greetings YouTube, and this is the Mah-chete from CRKT, Mah being the last name of the man that designed it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the sheath itself. It is not lined, but it is very thick. It is not going to bend on you in any way, especially, and it means it's going to be quite secure. Lots of little rivets, good stitching. Little CRKT logo here. This line is here is to hold it on your leg if you want to tie it down. I like this belt loop configuration. This allows you to use it as a conventional belt loop, just like this. Or if you undo this Velcro strap, you can then hang the thing as a dangle. Because I know there are people who like to have their sheaths with a dangle as opposed to up higher on the belt proper. Nice design, gives you a lot of flexibility. I was quite impressed with that. The one thing I don't like a lot is that this snap configuration means that when you draw the knife out, it's gonna come and hit that strap. I think that's a deficit. I think you're gonna see wear on that strap in no time at all. But enough about the sheath. Let's look at the machete itself. 12-inch blade. Wooden handle. I believe they say this is hickory. Obviously full tang. It's got a nice heft to it. Has a large lanyard hole here and then two here, and you could use this one as a lanyard hole if you like having your lanyard in front of your wrist as opposed to at the base of your wrist. Now I actually have a billy club that has a setup so that the lanyard comes from the front, and it's very comfortable. So I can understand why some people like that, and you could do that with this without any difficulty whatsoever. Now I'm going to flip this around, and I'm going to change my hands and hope I'm not going to go over the microphone. I can never remember where the microphone is on this thing. So here we go. So because I want to be able to show you this because I'm right-handed. So this is very comfortable. I have medium-sized hands, so obviously you could get a large hand on this whatsoever, without any difficulty whatsoever. I like this shape. Naturally, my hand just comes right here, and this feels very secure and very comfortable. I would probably want to wear gloves if I were going to be using this, you know, for the impact protection and such. But this just feels good. This has got this kind of faux hammered vibe going on there. This is a very shallow hollow grind, but it comes in to a convex edge here, which is all that it matters. Where the cutting is going on is the convex, because I like convex edges. The fact that up here it is closer to the spine, that it is kind of a shallow hollow grind, does not bother me in the least. What kind of does bother me is that this thing came out of the box with no edge at all. There's no edge on this. There's just nothing here. It's kind of sad. I mean, it comes to an edge. There's no voids, no flats. I have no complaint about their initial grinds. It just, when it came to honing an edge, they didn't hone an edge. And I am used to even some lower budget machetes, like my Schrade Priscilla Macara came out of the sheath absolutely beautifully sharp. I've bought other CRKT machetes. I believe they were Ken Onion designs. Came out of the sheaths nice and sharp. I've got some Kershaws I bought that the edges are mirrors. They're just beautiful to behold. I want to like kiss the guy who ground it on the cheek. It is so well done. But this thing, no goddamn edge. I was very disappointed when I got this. I like the design, I like the heft, the size, the sheath, with the strap, as I mentioned, being something that may be a concern over time. You're going to make sure you have to get that strap out of the way when you're drawing it. But I like the way the balance point is for me when where I want to swing. Everything about this is awesome. I'm really glad I own it. I'm disappointed it came out of the box without an edge. And I don't have any idea why. I have bought a lot of CRKT products over the years, and they've all come out of the box with a reasonable edge, if not shaving sharp, and I accept that, but at least a usable edge. And this really doesn't. You could do some very basic, gross brush cleaning with this, but you're going to be working harder than you need to because the edge is not honed to the point where it should be for just daily tasks. So yeah, I can fix that. That's not an issue. Some people can't do that. Some people have a hard time sharpening. So they should be able to at least use their tool initially to get a feel for how it works without being disappointed in the edge. Now, I don't know if this is a problem with all of these. Probably not. Maybe I just got a bum one. Maybe Ralph, whoever was supposed to hone it, was on vacation that day, and Bob doesn't know what he's doing, or he forgot to do it. He wanted to go to break. I don't know what happened. But what I do know is that it doesn't have the edge on it I think it should have. Because even on sale, this was a $65 machete. That's not chump change in my book. That's enough money that the edge should be sharp. So, beautiful design. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I own it. I can get it to work better. But I'm disappointed that it came out of the box without a better edge. So if anyone out there who also owns the Mah-chete, tell me what were your experiences with its initial sharpness when you purchased it. Now, I have heard the absurd story from people on my channel that no knife's supposed to have a sharp edge for safety reasons. You're supposed to put the edge on. That's bull. When a knife comes out of the box, it should have at minimum a usable edge, if not shaving sharp. There are companies that even offer sharpening services for you. If you want to send the knife back and pay for it, they will sharpen it and return it to you. A knife or a tool, a machete, should have a usable edge when you buy it. So don't give me that you're supposed to put the edge BS. I don't want to hear it. So, again, anyone out there who also owns one of these, what was your initial experience? I want to know. I'm happy with the design. I'm happy with the product itself. I'm disappointed with the edge. So, let's talk about machetes, because by gosh and by golly, I sure do like machetes.